Amy, welcome to the stage. What's the song you're going to sing us? Did I not tell you that bit? No, okay, sorry. This is Amy. I've brought Amy. Amy is my friend, so I'm very delighted to have Amy up on the Not stage to share a little bit. But Amy, could you just tell people, give a bit of context so we roughly know a little bit about you, who you are, where you're from, what you like and what you do. And don't say you don't like me, because I know that's coming. I can tell, I can see this.
I'm Amy. I'm from Hull. I grew up in a non-Christian family, became a Christian at the age of 17.
Brilliant. So you're from Hull. We went to the same school as well, didn't we, Amy? So
We did.
That's an important detail. And we've been friends for a long time, and I'm your best friend, and you love me a lot. You missed those bits out. But you mentioned... Thanks, James. You mentioned the most important thing that I actually want to talk about. So let's ask it. You mentioned becoming a Christian at 17.
Yeah.
Could you just give us the headlines? How on earth did that happen?
So I was invited to a big Christian event at my college by Rob, where Lee McMahon, who's now the pastor of Trinity Church, Garber, gave an analogy to a question of there being a ship with lifeboats surrounding it, and these lifeboats were all different religions, and the Christianity one was the only one without any holes in it. And so I accepted that and wanted to find out why until after, and I kept going until after one of the sessions, I realised I couldn't continue to learn about Jesus without putting my trust in him.
That's brilliant. So you asked questions, thought it through, and then you thought, actually, he's someone I can trust. His life and all he's done for me. That's brilliant. I really hope that you or Lee have not copyrighted that lifeboat thing, because I've been using it all week and mentioning it. So you could get some money off me, I think, if you wanted to make a claim. So we've been talking tonight. So you come to this point where you put your trust in Jesus. We've been talking tonight about a day of accountability and the reality of being accountable to God. Can you just talk a little bit about, as a Christian now in your life, what it looks like for you to live a life where you're accountable to God? What does that look like for you?
To me, it looks like seeking to please Jesus and by continually learning from the Bible and other Christians.
So learning how to please Jesus, learning what he wants from you, what it looks like to live in the vineyard we call planet Earth, reading the Bible. And that's an important one, and actually that is tomorrow's big, so I'll just put a plug in before Liam puts a plug in, wherever Liam is. Tomorrow we're thinking about why Jesus gave us the Bible, so that's a nice little link for us. So you're accountable to Jesus now, and that's really important. But we've talked tonight about that day of accountability. And here's my question for you, because we talked about a very serious reality of hell. We have talked about also a day of great mercy as well. But why for you, as you look forward to that day, why are you not right now full of fear personally as you look ahead to that day? What is it that means you're not like that?
I'm not full of fear because I know that Jesus has paid for my sins.
Yeah.
So from Jesus paying for my sins, that I don't need to fear the judgment of wrath.
Yeah. It's quite a simple answer, isn't it? And you've said it in a nutshell perfectly, really. I love that. And I can testify, I know Amy, it's not just her saying it. So look at her life. It is striking that living the reality of that day, it is a day of great fear. It should be a great day of fear for some. But the moment you come to Christ, the moment you put your trust in him, as Amy said, it becomes a day of great hope, something that you can look forward to. Well, thank you very much for sharing those little bits, Amy. That's really helpful just to look at what all of that means for you. But if you want to chat more about some of the things Amy thought about on her journey to becoming a Christian, some of those questions, I guess you'd be happy to chat with people about some of the things you pondered in that process. But should we give her a round of applause? Thank you. Big things to say that in front of people. Thank you, Amy.